All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. We are doing a full body workout that's going to get your cardio, your strength training, and your core all done at once. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and use Workout Worthy to be consistent with your exercise routine. Today we have 3 different sections. We're going to start with 1 minute of cardio, a cardio burst to get our heart rate elevated. Then we're going to focus on strength training, individual exercises for our upper body and our lower body, combining them together at the end. And each section finishes with core. Now we work our core from the second we start to the second we stop because our core is always engaged. Rib cage is pulled down, belly is sucking in and up towards your spine, keeping your core engaged around your neutral spine in great posture and great form. You want to be warm before you start section 1 because we're diving right into our cardio burst. And today we're doing high knees. I like to have my arms out as like a visual target. Hips and shoulders stay level, and you're going to pull your knees up towards your hands. You can stay no impact or you can be high impact. We want intensity, but you do not need to jump in order to get intensity as long as you're in good form, moving with authority, and going as fast as you can. Let's start. 60 seconds starts now. Great posture. Long neck, shoulders are low and relaxed. Strong core. Now our chin is level. We're not looking up, we're not looking down. We're also not a bobblehead, so your head is not moving. We're stabilizing through our core. You can have no impact and still get intensity. Your knees are not going to hit your hands, that's too high, but it's a great target to focus on. A small knee lift might be what you need, and that's great. As long as you're in good form, work through your own range of motion. You've got 15 seconds left. Cardio burst. Breathing. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Upper body, our back, largest upper body muscle group. Bend your knees, lift with your legs, hinge forward, narrow grip, bend back row. We pull for 2, control for 2. Contracting the back, controlling the weight. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your elbows graze your sides as you lift and as you lower. Dumbbells pull towards your hips, not your armpits. And we're not going too high. This is all about back strength, not shoulder flexibility. You can stay here or singles. Contract, control, lift and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Don't forget to breathe. We're never holding our breath. With our strength training, it's quality over quantity. Don't worry about your speed, worry about your form. Isolating your back, challenging your strength. Triceps. Now I'm going to go from my 10-pound dumbbells down to my 8s for this smaller muscle group. Big shoulder roll. We're going to hinge in that same alignment, but pull your elbows, locking them in place. Kickbacks, up for 2, lower for 2, contract and control. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 4 more. Neck stays long and lean, shoulders low and relaxed, elbows are glued in space, contracting the tricep to extend the arm, keeping the wrist neutral. We don't want to flick our wrists. Singles. Contract, control, lift, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom without swinging here. All muscle, not momentum. 8 or less. 7. Inhale. Exhale. Your knees are soft, legs are stabilizing, core is stabilizing, triceps are contracting. Bring it up. Lower body. Bending your knees. Adjust your weight. I'm going to go back to my heavies. Legs are strong. You want to have a resistance that's going to challenge them. Narrow grip, deadlift for 4, 3, 2, pause, 4, 3, 2, like you're resisting the stretch as you hinge, digging your heels into the floor as you stand. Inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes are the moving muscles. Arms hang. Your hands are holding the dumbbells, but your legs are lifting the dumbbells. 2 counts. Hinge for 2. Contract for 2. Inhale. Exhale. Resist the stretch. Contract the legs. Reach and reach. Keep this pace. 2 counts to hinge. 2 counts to lift. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge. Contract. That's our halfway point. We're going to do 8 more at this 2 count pace. If it feels too fast, go ahead and slow it down. Keep the shoulder blades retracted, neck is long and lean. I like to visualize the yardstick from my tailbone all the way through the crown of my head. And I'm hinging on that line. Natural curve to your back, to your neck, but we're not rounding, we're not arching. You can stay here or singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, time for combos. We're gonna do a combination. Deadlift with that narrow grip, bent back row. So I'm gonna stay with my 10s. I can use 10s for my legs and my back. 2 counts. Hinge for 2. Row for 2. Control for 2. Then contract. Think lower body, upper body, and lower body. Resist the stretch. Contract the back. Control the weight. Contract the legs. Good form. 2 different exercises, but good form for each. We're going to do 2 more. Hinge for 2. Contract for 2. Control and contract. Last one at this pace, really focused on form. Focus on keeping the same form, but you can increase to a single tempo. Legs, back, back, legs. Hinge, row, control, contract. Feel that length from your tailbone through the crown of your head. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge, row, control, contract. Legs, back. 8 more. 8. Or less. If it feels too fast, you can always slow down your pace. Focus on form over speed. Ribcage pull down, abs are tight. 4 more. Hinge, row. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Combo. We're going to do the deadlift with the back row, but we're going to add the tricep kickback. You are only as strong as your weaker muscles, so I've got to go down to my 8-pound weights because of those tricep kickbacks. 2 counts, here we go. Hinge for 2, row for 2, contract and control, extend and stand. Hinge for 2, row for 2, contract, control, control, and stand. Hinge, row, kick back, control, extend, and stand. Keep this slow pace. Legs, back, triceps, triceps, back, and legs. Halfway. We're going to do 4 more. Slow, strong, kick back, control, extend, and lift. So that entire time, we're holding this deadlift as we strengthen the back, strengthen the triceps, strengthen the triceps, strengthen the back, and lift. 2 more. Hinge for 2. Pull for 2. Extend and control. Extend and contract. Hinge. Row. Kick back. Control. Extend. You ready for singles? Here we go. Legs, back, triceps, back, legs. Hinge, row, kick, control, extend, stand, legs. 4 down. This is our only set combining these 3 exercises. Fight for good form. That's our halfway point. We've got 8 or less. Final 4, legs, back, triceps, back, legs. Keep going. No swinging, no momentum. Hinge, pull, kick, back. Last one. Hinge, row. Very nice. Core. 1 dumbbell is an option. You don't need it. You can stay with your body weight. We're gonna do standing marches. So you can hold the dumbbell at your chest or overhead. I'm gonna start at my chest. 1 minute, here we go. Standing marches. Chin is level, shoulders are low and relaxed. Shoulders stay level and so do our hips. Try not to lean, try not to tilt, try not to wobble. Got a nice neutral spine. Contracting the core, stabilizing around that neutral spine. If you're extending overhead, that's great, but make sure that does not arch your back. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight. Shoulders still low and relaxed. We don't want our shoulders hugging our ears. Keep those shoulders low. If you're extending your arms, extend those arms. 20 seconds left. Standing marches, strengthening our core. Keep breathing. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Grab a drink, towel off. We've got 3 sections today. First section is done. Moving on to section 2, high knees. Should be a lot more tired than you were this first go around. Here we go. 1 minute. No impact. You can still get that intensity without impact. Here, I'm doing a big range of motion and I am going as fast as I can. If my range of motion is smaller, I can go faster. Doesn't mean it's harder or easier. It's just a different challenge. If I add impact, that definitely adds challenge, but you need to keep good form. Do the option that works for you. Halfway, 30 seconds. Breathe through it. "20 seconds. Get those knees high. Long neutral spine. Long neck, strong core. 10 seconds left. You might do some high impact, some low impact. Mix it up, keep working. 3, 2, 1, and done. Upper body, shoulders. Bending your knees, lift with your legs. Heaviest weight you can do for a narrow grip shoulder press. Legs are hip to shoulder width apart, knees are soft, hips are level, big shoulder roll, landing in great posture. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight. Bring those arms up. Knuckles to the ceiling. We're not pushing through our palms. We're pressing through the knuckles, neutral wrist, extend for 2. Bend for 2. Exhale, and inhale. Extend, pushing your shoulders down as you extend your arms, lifting overhead, but just slightly in front of your face. Push, control, exhale, inhale, up. No arching, no rounding, strong and stable. Now we got singles. 2 sets of 8 is the maximum number of reps. Inhale, exhale, push, control, lift, lower, inhale, and exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Upper body, biceps. I'm going to stay with my 8-pound weights for this exercise. Adjust your weights if you need to. Our body position's the same, our posture, our core, fingers face in for hammer curls, 2 counts. Up for 2, down for 2. Exhale, and inhale. Knees are soft, abs are tight, elbows glued at our side, contracting the bicep, controlling the resistance. Neutral wrist, not flicking the wrist, keeping it strong and stable. Up for 2, and down for 2. 1 more, nice and slow, nice and strong. Singles. Contract, control. No momentum here, it's all muscle. Keep breathing, inhale, exhale, inhale. 1 set down, 1 more set of 8. If it feels too fast, remember this is muscle, not speed. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower body, squats. I'm going to my 10s, my heaviest dumbbells. Now ideally, if you can keep these dumbbells at your side in good form, do it. If you need to bring the dumbbells up, that's an option too. Usually I bring the dumbbells up, but our combo exercise is going to require dumbbells at our side. So do what works for you. 2 counts. Down for 2. Up for 2. Legs are hip to shoulder width apart. Toes are angled out. And your knees follow the exact same angle as your toes. Don't let them buckle in. Don't let them wobble out. Chest is lifted, even at the bottom of your squat. We're reaching our hips back like we're trying to sit in a chair a little too far away. Chin is level. We don't want to pinch our neck or arch our back, but we also don't want to look down. Singles. 2 sets of 8. If you're going really deep, or if you have really heavy resistance, this tempo is definitely going to be too fast. Leg strength is the goal, so don't worry about your speed. Inhale. Exhale, weights in the heels, lower, lift, down and up. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, we're combining our squats with our shoulder press. You're only as strong as your weaker muscle. So I'm going to use my 8s. That's what I can do with my shoulders. You ready? 2 counts. We're going to squat for 2, press for 2. Squat, press. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Keep this pace. 4 more. Press. Even though it's slow, if it feels too fast, slow it down. If your resistance feels too heavy or if it negatively affects your form, go lighter. Singles. Squat, press. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3. Dig deep, last 2. 1. Whew. Okay. Last combo. We're going to add that hammer curl to this combination. I've got my 6 pounds close by because 8s might be too heavy. We'll see. You ready? 2 counts. Squat for 2, press, squat, press, inhale, exhale, squat, and press. 4 more. This is the 2 count pace, and honestly, if I keep these 8s in my hands, this is probably as fast as I'm gonna be able to go. You can stay here, or single tempo. Squat, press, squat, press, squat, press, squat, press. Inhale, exhale, squat, press. Keep going. Dig deep, rib cage is pulled down, abs are tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, last one, best one, squat, curl, press. Core. I'm definitely going to my 6-pound dumbbell. You can use your body weight only if you want to. Standing crunches. So instead of just marching, we're gonna flex our spine, use our core to crunch towards our knee. 1 minute. Last exercise in this middle section. Dumbbell at your chest. You can use just your body weight. If you're using body weight, put your fingertips behind your ears, keeping your elbows out nice and wide. Now, if you still need more, crunch, press. We're keeping in mind, the crunch is the important part here. Pulling your belly in, flexing your spine. That extension at the top cannot negatively affect your form. We're past halfway. Keep it up. Contract, contract. 20 seconds. If that press is not needed, we just did a lot of shoulders. So crunching with the dumbbell at your chest is a great option. Putting the weight down, crunching with your body weight only is a great option. 3, 2, 1, and done. Bending your knees, set the weight down. Last section. Grab a drink, towel off, you can march in place, keep moving, don't stand still. So we have our third final section. That means our third and final cardio burst. Even holding my arms up here is tiring at the moment. So maybe you don't need your arms. Do what works for you. 60 seconds. High knees. Posture has not changed. That is not negotiable. If you need less, take some impact away, take some range of motion away, or take some speed away. Do not compromise form. If you need more, go with more impact, more range of motion, or more speed. Might not look like it, but I'm sprinting right now. I'm focusing on my good form, my big range of motion. I'm not doing impact. My body doesn't need it at this point, but it's a great option. And I am going as fast as I can to finish this interval. We got 15 seconds, 15 seconds, go hard. 10. Great posture, strong core. 3, 2, 1, and done. Chest is next. If you need to stay upright, you're gonna do push-ups against the wall. If you can safely come down to the floor, especially after that cardio burst, sit down nice and easy. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. Extending your arms above your shoulders, not your face. Knuckles to the ceiling with those neutral wrists. We're not breaking the wrist and pushing through our palm. Ready? 2 count chest press. And we're gonna go out wide, narrow grip at the top. Out wide, narrow grip at the top. Out wide, narrow grip going to show you from this angle so you can really see my arms. That's important. Halfway down, hover. Halfway up, extend. Inhale and exhale. Halfway down, hover. Halfway up, extend. Inhale and exhale. Singles, hover, power, lower, and lift. No momentum here, all muscle. So if you need to slow it down, focus on good form, focus on isolating those chest muscles. That's more important than your speed. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Triceps, skull crushers. Now I'm going to carefully sit up. I cannot do 10 pounds for my skull crushers. I'm going to lower to 8. If you're upright, you're going to do narrow grip tricep push-ups. Otherwise, it's skull crushers. Here we go. We bend for 2. Bend for 2. Extend for 2. Your dumbbells can be shoulder width apart if you can keep good form. Otherwise, press the dumbbells together for a little stability. So pressing them together will help you stabilize. Shoulder width apart will make stabilizing harder. Elbows do not move. They bend and they extend, but they're glued in space. Singles. Bend, contract. Shoulders low and relaxed. Neck is long and lean. Rib cage is pulled down. Abs are tight. Be aware of where your dumbbells are. You do not want to drop them. You do not want to hit your head. 8 or less. No arch in the back. Keep that neutral spine. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lower body. If you are upright, you are going to do glute bridge, or no, if you're upright, you're going to do deadlifts again. If you're on the floor, we're going to do glute bridges. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. Squeeze up for 2, lower to a hover. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. At the top, working towards a straight line from your knees through your hips to your shoulder blades. Lower is fine, higher is not. Don't throw your hips too high. Contract to lift, control the lower. Singles, 2 sets of 8. 0 pressure on your head, 0 pressure on your neck. Any stress is evenly distributed across your shoulder blades. We are halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Combos, just the chest. So that means I can do my 10-pound weights because my chest can lift them. Glutes are going to be body weight only. Narrow grip at the top, squeeze, then we go down to a hover, contract, up, down to a hover, contract, up, down to a hover, contract, up. Neutral wrist, strong core, 4 more. Halfway down, hover, halfway up, extend. Inhale, exhale. Down for 2, up for 2. You can stay at this pace or singles. Hover, push, push. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. Strong and steady. If it feels too fast, slow it down. 8 left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last combo exercise. The glute bridge with the chest press is going to stay the same, but we're going to hold that glute bridge at the top for a skull crusher. We ready? So start high. 2 counts. Down for 2, up for 2. Hold here. Skull crusher. Whew. First one's a tough one. They're just gonna get harder. I am using 8 pounds as a reference because my triceps cannot do 10. My 6s are not far away because these are gonna get real heavy, real fast. Down, up, skull crush. 4 more, nice and slow. Down for 2, up for 2, bend and extend. Down for 2, up for 2, bend and extend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Last one. Down for 2, up for 2. Okay, same form, single tempo. Here we go. Hover, push, steady. Lower, lift, steady. Lower, lift, steady. Lower, lift. Keep breathing. This is a long set. Our last combo exercise in this 3rd section. Lower, push, control. Halfway. Remember, if you need less, slow it down, lighten your resistance, or make your range of motion smaller. Your form does not change, but you might not lift as high, you might not hover as low. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, best one, lower, lift. Oh. Now our last core exercise. If you are standing, you are going to do standing crunches. If you are on the floor, we're going to start with a basic crunch overhead to our knees. This is our last minute. Here we go. Overhead to knees. Oh, this weight feels so heavy. I am using a 6-pound weight, but I am tired. Ribcage pull down, abs are tight. Overhead to knees. So this is option 1, and you can stay here the entire minute if this is working. If you can keep good form and you need a little more, alternate overhead to 1 ankle at a time. We want that full extension, but we are not arching our back. Keep your rib cage pulled down, protect your spine. Now you can stay where you are with basic crunches, overhead to knees, alternating ankles, or a double crunch, bringing that resistance overhead to both ankles. 10 seconds left, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that weight down carefully, extend your arms overhead, extend your legs out straight, stretching through your fingers, stretching through your toes, couple nice deep breaths. Bending your knees, hold underneath your calves, hugging your knees to your chest. Feel that stretch down your hamstrings, around your glutes, into your lower back. Holding your hamstrings, round up nice and slow, hands come to your shins. We're gonna gently round and release, gently round and release. Interlock behind your back and extend, feeling that across your chest, around the front of your shoulders, and down your biceps. Bending your elbows, extend your legs, fold forward, leading with your chest. Feeling that stretch down your back, around your glutes, down your hamstrings. Back up, softening your knees, interlock in front, round forward, separating your shoulder blades, feeling that across your back, around the back of your shoulders, and down your triceps. Reach up nice and tall, and release. And we are done. Fantastic job, workout worthy. That was a total body conditioning workout. Cardio, strength, and core all done at once. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, come back and join me anytime.